Hello, my name is Dan. I come from a beautiful country in the Pacific called New Zealand, and for the past 1,124 days, I have worn I Am Dan shirts. Now, my idea is really, really simple. If a person can wear the same shirt for a whole year, they can change the world. Now, I used to be of the opinion, much with the majority of youth in our world, that what I had in my hands, I couldn't make a difference with it. That the problems of our world were too great for me to have any part in their solution. But I want to share with you all today the moment which they all changed for me. You see, 4 years ago, I was sitting in the car driving with my friend Ben, and I said, Ben, how awesome would it be if you had a shirt that said, I am Ben? And he said, how awesome would it be if you wore a shirt that said, I am Dan? And I said, I dare you to wear one for a whole year. So on the 1st of January 2008, we put on our I Am shirts. We have 10 of them, by the way. And what we did is we started wearing these shirts, but people said, that's such a cool idea, but why the heck do you wear that shirt? And that was a question that I didn't have the answer to. What I did know was that I was passionate about water access in developing nations. So Ben and I used this challenge. And we said, can we raise funds and seek sponsorship for this? We started talking in youth groups, putting on concerts and events in our local community. And by the end of 2008, we had raised enough funds to build a rainwater tank in Tanzania. We saw over 500 people gain access to clean water in this community. So, at the end of that year, Ben and I said, okay, we've done our dash. We wore the same shirts for a whole year, so what? We started taking off our shirts, but sorry, you're not going to see me take it off today. Because 70 of our youth, 70 of our friends said, we want to join you. That was quite humbling. And that is when the I Am Challenge was born, where we challenge youth around the world to wear the same t-shirt for a whole year to make positive social change in their community. And that is the idea of the I Am Challenge. So as I said, in our foundational years, we had over 70 youth commit to wearing the same shirt for a whole year. Now that's very different to saying 70 people saying, I support what you do. That is 70 years of commitment. Imagine that, 25,000 days of wearing the same shirt. The thing is that it's not just about a t-shirt, not just about raising money for a social cause, but about putting these youth on a journey of self-discovery. We're breaking down the walls of materialism with this shirt by taking them out of what they're used to and saying, hey, life is not about life is not about me, it's about something greater than me. Saying that through this shirt, you can make a difference. It's who you are, not your talents and your resources that you have at your hands. So this is our most recent addition to the I Am Challenge team. This is I Am Challenge Kuwait. Now, if you didn't know, Kuwait is the 3rd most polluted country in the world. And 2 weeks ago, 12 of them joined us in the I Am Challenge, focusing on raising awareness in Kuwait on climate change issues, as well as planting trees within their local community. We are currently based in 9 countries in 5 continents around the world. And by the end of 2011, we will have over 400 active participants in the I Am Challenge in 20 countries across all continents. This is the dream, and we're going to be living it. So, these youth that you see on the screen, the ones in Germany, are working with a local organization on water sanitation issues in developing nations. They're working on the model that we had in New Zealand. Cullum in Thailand is working on animal rights issues and specifically working on banning shark finning in Thailand. And Caroline is working with local radio stations and promoting the advocacy issues. So, how can you join the I Am Challenge? Now, you may not want to wear a shirt for a whole year. However, I can tell you that there are hundreds of youth out there who do. In developing nations especially, who do not have the adequate resources to be able to fund these shirts. It is not about the cost of the shirt or the money that they raise, but about the idea behind it. That we're bringing youth together to be able to make that positive social change. So what I want here from Davos is to be able to get 1,000 youth to join the I Am Challenge, to get funding for 1,000 youth to participate. Now remember, that's not 1,000 people, right? That's 1,000 years of commitment. That's 365,000 days, man! I want to change the way youth see the world through one t-shirt, and that is the idea. The simplistic idea is the best. So remember back to that idea that I had at the beginning? If a person can wear the same shirt for a whole year, they can indeed change the world. Now you see these youth, these are some of the youth in New Zealand that are participating in the I Am Challenge this year. And when I look in their eyes, I see the spark, the fire that they have. It's not about what they have in their hands, but about who they are. That is more important. And that if there's a heart to make a change, to make a difference, then we're going to see it. So please join the I Am Challenge today in whatever way you can.